Okay, people, this is the first part of the 5th book that I'm sharing with you guys. Now, the first 3 are on YouTube only. The 4th one, that's the Rebellion Against the Body. That's got to deal with autism, body. Living as an Aspie, because I might be, I took the term Asperger's then, but I see traits of Asperger's as well as ADHD in myself, so I've got an assessment coming up, but again, I see traits of them both for me. What was the 3rd one? Why God Allows Autism, and the 4th one was A Man's Man. This one's called Millennials, the generation that focus on self-awareness. This was when I wasn't really taking note of my neurodivergency or anything like that. It didn't come across as anything to me, So, we'll see what I wrote, because this was written over a year ago now. I'm just doing it because I asked my friend if we could catch up on FaceTime instead of in person, the one that was talking to me on the Facebook Live, on the TikTok Live. And, yeah, we came to that agreement, but we'll just do this. Then it was like 8:30. I told her I was like doing the washing and that, and there's meltdown and there's a shutdown. So shutdown means we just close off. It's not voluntary, but then meltdown's like we just. And it was perfect because I waited till I got home to do that, and then yeah. Well, I didn't see it coming. But yeah. Here we go. Here is. Just counting the chapters. Eleven chapters. This is the first one. Chapter 1. Know thyself. Millennials, the generation that focus on self-awareness. Know thyself. Now, remember, I didn't take into account my neurodivergency or how it's affected my experience. But we'll see what I wrote over a year ago, To know yourself is one of the main ingredients to success in life. Those who do not know themselves will not succeed, because although the odd person might actually strike the jackpot and succeed without knowing themselves, the success rule is very slim to none. The success rate is very slim to none. Also, in order to find out or to remember who you are consists of a mixture of your upbringing, circumstances that you find in yourself, your mental intelligence, your emotional intelligence, as well as learning through experience, success and failure. Your upbringing, because this affects your confidence, and not only that, but you adapt with certain survival tactics. You adapted to certain personas in order to survive. A toddler is a sponge to its environment. He or she has to in order to survive. If there is no love, no affection, the child doesn't get the emotional and spiritual needs met. They begin to think that they are bad and toxic. But there's also something wrong. But there's also something within them, their true selves, that is actually innocent. And because they are actually innocent, the war within themselves ensues. Thus, the role of scapegoat has been placed onto the child, so that the parent can put all their garbage on that child. And if the child stands up for herself or himself, they get punished either verbally, sexually, physically, or they get neglected. These things, or at least one of these things, has been happening to the child for a very long time before they stood up for themselves. But when the child stands up for themselves, the child will get more of the same. However, as a result of the overwhelming pain and anguish that has been projected onto the child by the parent or parents who are too weak to deal with their own garbage that is in them as a result of their own life experiences and the garbage that their parents projected onto them, and so on and so forth. When that child comes of a certain age, that child could either become a people pleaser, a rebel, a narcissist, or some other form of toxic personality. A toxic person, whatever you want to call them. Although the child, older child, teenager, may be inclined to view themselves in a negative light, deep down inside they know that they are not who the parent says they are. They know that that's not who they are, but they don't know who they are, and they set out with their life purpose to find out who they are and not to become who the parents say they are. Another war that they must fight is to not become the oppressor themselves, and thus a spitting image of the person or people that ruined them, destroyed them when they were younger. Their mission is to become themselves, or to find out who they are and their life's purpose, and to remain true to it. Spirituality or some form of spiritual path comes into play. My archangels, for example, are Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel. On the other side, the Morrigan has been the one who has reached out to me the most, and it's been revealed to me that Odin has been guiding me too. Yes, that's a mixture, I know, but I believe that the gods and goddesses are a mere reflection of ourselves, of our ancestors, whose DNA is within us, as well as nature and universe, all combined into one. The nature and the universe all combined into one. They're an explanation of how things came into being, what the purpose behind those things are, and what effects do these aspects have on the universe at large, and how the world works. Archangel is referred to in the Bible. Archangel Raphael is referred to in the Bible as the angel of healing, amongst other things. According to Jewish law, he's even the archangel of the underworld. But in the Bible, he is the archangel of healing. And from my experience, he's a strong, healthy angel who is all about healing, but he is also a wise leader in his own right. He is very compassionate and understanding. He won't heal you unless you are ready to heal, and you are ready to be healed, and to start or to continue down the pathway to healing. He is also a warrior god in his own right, but he is more of a god of compassion and healing and wisdom and guidance by my experience. He is a wonderful leader that trains you up to be the leader that you are called to be. Archangel Gabriel is a strong personality as well. In the Bible, he is the angel renowned for being the messenger of the Lord. He is also renowned for being the angel who reveals. He is the revealer of truth and evil. Evil being falsehood or anything that is not right. These are the two main biblical angels. There's actually four. I've realized there's four now. These are the two main biblical angels that have been with me and have guided me since birth. They have been with me since birth and have taught me so much throughout my whole entire life. And I would strongly suggest to anyone who has been raised in a narcissistic or just a toxic family to find out what angels have been there for them as part of your spiritual journey, to ask your angels for protection and guidance and to talk to them. I don't know about everything about my angels. I don't know about everything. My angels do let alone the many others.